Hey everybody, welcome to Shake Talk. This is where we shake up your wake up because this is the best breakfast ever. And we change your breakfast to change your life. It's really that simple. If you don't like the direction your life is going, change it, right? If you don't like where you are, move. You're not a tree. I love that quote. Anyway, so good morning. So this morning, I let life give me my shake talks, right? A lot of people say to me, how do you plan your shake talks? And I'm like, I don't. It's what shows up because then it's real and genuine and then it's normal and people can understand that this isn't something I sit down and plan and go, oh, make notes. I had this lady actually call me up one day and said, you know, I can help you plan your shake talks and then I can teach you better intonation with your voice. I was like, I don't want to learn intonation with my voice. I talk like I talk. This is not a prepared speech. This is simply, boom, something shows up and I do my shake talks because that's how they work. Because you know what? That's how life works. And if we can't think quickly on our feet or if we can't be in the moment and be raw and real, what the frick are we doing here? Right? That's the way I look at things. So this morning I woke up and, I did my regular stuff and I, worked out and my phone pinged, right? And I was like, oh, maybe I didn't turn off my notifications last night. I didn't turn my snap, whatever. So I picked up my phone and I had a message. So I went and looked and it was a, messenger. And so I answered the messenger even before I started working because sometimes I do that. Anyway, and then somebody had posted and anyways, the comment, anyways, I had to go. So I looked at a post. Okay. And that was like before 8 o'clock this morning, maybe 7:45, right? And the post said, W2EF Toronto, Toronto, what's going on, right? I'm like, what's going on in Toronto, right? 'Cause my daughter sort of lives there right now. She's in Trenton, but she lives there during the school year. And somebody went through Greektown last night with a gun. I didn't read all the details. I don't want all the details. And my body just went into this, what the, what is wrong with, and I really had to pull back and I really had to take a couple of really deep breaths and go, okay, what does this mean, right? Do I need all the details? No, right? Can I just simply fall into love and understanding and peace? Does it mean I understand what this person did? No. Does it mean I have to read and look at all the pictures? No. Please don't do that, right? Because you can't unsee. Just so you know, you can't unsee. Take a breath, right? So this post that said, WTF Toronto, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I took a couple of breaths and I said, what is mine to do here? And I remember how important love is. And I remember how important friendship and kindness is. And we talk about that a lot here, right? Isn't that funny? We talk about that a lot here. Maybe because it's really freaking important. And I can think about this person who felt it necessary to pick up a gun and walk down Greektown in Toronto and do what they did. I can think about that feeling sorry, feeling sad, feeling open-hearted, not closed-hearted, not angry, not frustrated, and not, what are you going to do? No, it's about being open-hearted and saying, I feel so responsible. I didn't know the person, but I still feel responsible for showing love, for showing compassion, for showing understanding. And maybe I'll do that in the people, well, I know I do that in the people in my world, right? Maybe when I love deeper in my world, right, the people that I come across, they then will go out deeper in their world. And then we have this ripple effect. And who knows, that, what's that called? The 7 degrees of separation or the 3 degrees. I don't even know what it is anymore. But they always say, oh, so-and-so by so-and-so by so-and-so. Like, if you don't believe me, look at LinkedIn. We're linked to everybody. So I send love. I put out their compassion and kindness and understanding. Is it sad and does it break my heart that somebody was so sad and so in a place in their life that they felt it necessary to pick up a gun and just shoot things and people and buildings? Absolutely. It breaks my heart. But on the other side, it cracked it wide open to remind me how important love is. It cracked me right open to remind me how important it is to let people in my world and anybody that I come across how important they are, how they have, their life matters, that they have amazing gifts to share, that they themselves are brilliant and deliciously juicy in this life, right? So I'm going to challenge you today. I just have to tell you, some days the shake is perfect. I have to, like, just some days it's just right chocolate mint with vanilla and the perfect banana. Like, it's just perfect some days, I have to tell you. Uh, so my challenge today to you all, take it or not, I offer you these challenges simply as a way to look at the world better. Maybe it's just from my opinion. Maybe you don't think the world needs more love. Maybe you are happy getting up and reading the news. I don't know. It doesn't make me happy. I haven't read a newspaper, picked up any sort of. There's even a corner when I come home where there's a journal, like the Edmonton Sun box, for the newspapers, and I purposely stop further back because when I look down the road to see if there's a car coming, because it's a stop sign, my eyes automatically read the headlines on the newspaper. So I stop further back before the stop sign so that I don't see the headline. That's how important it is to me not to read the news, that I purposely stop so I'm not in line with that mailbox or that newspaper box. I have not watched the news or read the news in, I don't know how long now. Do things happen? Yes, a friend of mine posted. She tagged me in it because she knows my daughter is living in Toronto. She forgets that she's in Trenton now, but I get it. You're like, oh my God, this happened. And I was like, I get it. So I find things out. I don't have to be inundated with it. It doesn't mean I have to go and read all the links and look at all the pictures and hear all the stories. That doesn't make me insensitive either. It makes me me, because I can focus on what is, which is love, compassion, and understanding. I can focus on anybody that was a part of that has everything they need, the first responders, the people, the witnesses, the victims, whatever it was. I can focus on love and kindness. I can't do anything about it in Toronto right now. What I'm going to fly down there and hug people? Like, how about I hug people right here, right? How about if I love people right here? How about if I take on the responsibility of being love and joy and kindness in every moment that I can, and let that ripple out into the world? Wouldn't that be a really great thing? So I'm going to challenge you today. Look around you, right? I'm like, I'm in my office. There's nobody else here, but there's you. So I'm going to tell you, I absolutely love you. I think you guys are amazing. Anybody who watches the Shake Talks is looking for a little bit of something, right? I never know what's going to come out of my mouth in the morning. I never know what's going to come out of my mouth most times. But this morning, it's heavy on my heart. It's my heart is broken open to share with you and say, I love you. I think you're amazing. I think that you have amazing gifts to share. And you may not know what they are yet, but just by getting up and this breath, this life, this love, this understanding blows the world wide open for you. So if you're angry this morning and you woke up in contempt or in hurt, just look in the mirror and look yourself right in the eye and just say, I love you. And just keep saying it until you mean it. Just I love you, and I love you, and I love you, and I love you, and I love you. And damn, you're beautiful. Joy, look how sexy you are. Go with it, right? Yes, Matthew, I will take a big internet hug from you. You know what, Barbara? All is always well. And it is. And that's the way we have to look at life. All is well. It could have come no other way. Everything is perfect. So today, no matter what shows up and something makes you want to go, WTF, right? I think about, ooh, where's the fun? Let's change WTF to where's the fun. How about that? Have a great day, everybody.